Something that we need to do before beginning the show, and it's a very good picture of all the team all together. So all 10 aircraft, this will be the only time that we'll see all the 10 aircraft all together flying just in front of us. Soon after that, they fly on the right-hand side of the field and change the shape of the formation. Right now, to give you some information about the team, our home base country. So this is a very good place where you can start your visit in Italy. The base is open. You can follow all the Frecce Tricolori flight, starting from the first. The lower level of their show and fly right on the field of it's like this now, just in front of all the others. In the tail number one is the leader of the Frecce Tricolori, is Major Jan Zlangen. Actually the name is not Italian, but he was born in Roma, and Jan Zlangen followed all the Frecce Tricolori flight. He will be the leader of all the formation. But look just behind him, there is one aircraft that you can see now that is surrounded by all the other aircraft of the Frecce Tricolori main formation. He's the tail number 6, Captain Marco Zoffitelli, leader of the second section, and he's going up in the sky together with his colleagues for the first separation of the two sections of the Frecce Tricolori. This is the list of the Frecce Tricolori leaving now the field and starting his own flight program. So they go up in the sky, two sections, one is on your left, 5 aircraft, the other one is on the right. The other 4 aircraft, look at them, and now look at the center of the show, be prepared for the first cross of the Frecce Tricolori. So just roll in the sky with them on top of the maneuver when the nose is to the ground and change the shape. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have counted 9 aircraft. The Italian aerobatic team from 4 points of view. So we start at the beginning, 1, and then inverted. Now, for the barrel roll, you go up and roll left. Top of the maneuver, they are at something like 2,200 feet at the speed of 120 knots, and they still roll in the sky. There are no electronic systems on board of the Macchia B39. Everything is done thanks to the sight of the pilot. It's an inverted flight. White smoke on the runway of for the number 10. Inverted flight, be prepared at the center of the show for the roll of the up in the sky, the number 10 leave the field free to the main formation that you can see on the left. That's a very nice picture of the flight of rolling in the sky. All the aircraft of the Frecce Tricolori, they pull up formation 5 aircraft lower than the second section. This means for the second section higher altitude, so higher energy, higher speed, faster rejoining. Because if they fly right now, careful, let me start with 1 now. Second, on second, 3. Go. I'm going to design it in the sky now. So just try to recognize which is the secret on the ground of the Frecce Tricolori. Look at them flying on top of the maneuver and recognize the symbol of passion. That's the heart of the Frecce Tricolori, just in front of you. And then we need also something that is typical Italian, fantasy and style, with the solista. Look at the left, 5 aircraft. Look then on your right side, 4 aircraft. Give them the order to sign with the green, the white and the red of the Italian flag. The motion. When they cross just in front of you. It's time for you to see how the Armenian B-39 can perform a very tight and the maximum of acceleration. All is 360 degrees and it's not finished yet. Let's wait a bit. And inverted flight for the now. Top of the maneuver, we are really lucky to have the opportunity now. They are start their maneuver rolling in the sky and reaching the second section. So the new pilots, here they roll, symbol of our country. So if you know Italy, for many things, also for the food, maybe you will recognize now that in the sky of Fermi there is a glass of good Italian wine. Look at them now. Nine aircraft on the left. One aircraft is on your right side for the slow roll. This is the most technical maneuver for the solista, but you will not believe me. Look at him now rolling slowly on and fly from left with the Frecce Tricolori. Here at them. He's reducing the speed and flying backwards. Giving speed and 2,700 feet and 220 knots. As I told you, there are no electronic instruments on board of the Armenian military. Everything is done by the training that lasts all the winter for the Frecce Tricolori. Then you'll see video zoom the number 10 of the Frecce Tricolori performing this tight inverted style. One element of the number 10 of the Frecce Tricolori is now on at the end of the maneuver and leaving the field free for the main formation that is sky. Look at our flag going up for the next maneuver that is called Arizona. And here at them. Very fast, the leader is speaking to the pilots. They are doing the same maneuver all together. The point they know is to the ground and see the sun that is going up in the sky, dividing the two sections of the formation. The Arizona maneuver actually takes the name to a very famous place where in 1920s it was possible to meet and embrace the pilots that create in Italy the collective aerobatic maneuvers. That's the way that we have to embrace all of you and to say thank you for your invitation here in Fairford. But if you don't want to miss the flight of the Frecce Tricolori, you have not to miss the next cross. 1,200 kilometers of relative speed, 9 aircraft in front of you. The sky from the tail slide. Just imagine to be on board with him, reduce the speed as much as you can, go up in the sky. Minimum engine now. Minimum speed now, and then fall down for the tail slide. For the next maneuver we have something special. Actually, you have all the sky a giant target. While if you see on the left, the leader of the Frecce Tricolori will keep the target exactly in the middle. His arrows is the symbol that we have in our name. Frecce Tricolori means tricolor arrows. And here they go. Just follow him at 640 kilometers per hour, go up in the sky and perform the Lanzo arc. And now, ladies and gentlemen, just make silence. Slowly, the number 10 gains speed thanks to gravity. Take control of his aircraft, and it is still rolling in the sky with the tail numbers land. This is Captain Fabio Capodanno, that is the solist of the Frecce Tricolori. Now on your right hand side. We start with the double roll, that is a series of rollings of the internal and the external wingman. Here they go, the internal wingman. Wait for the external that are reaching the leader section, and then go up for the external wingman. Then look at the second section on the back of the main formation. There is just one plane, the solist that is on your right, diving in the sky now and reaching the center of the shot. Now look at over your head and don't miss the bomb prep, la bomba! And they go up. La bomba, that's the maneuver that has been invented in 1920s from the first pioneers of the aerobatic flight in Italy, and is still performed by the Frecce Tricolori. It is a very good way to impress you, because if you look on your left, you will find 5 aircraft. Then turn your head, slowly, move it to the right. There are other 4 aircraft. You have been surrounded by the Frecce Tricolori. So raise your hands and don't miss the next cross of all the 9 aircraft formation of the Italian aerobatic team. Choose your leader. He's on the left. He's the leader. Jan or on the right. The second section chooses speed, and here they pass over our head at maximum speed. Over, but just let him roll in the sky and wait with your camera for the next mission. There, press on the button now. fly. But actually, with the left gear down, that means to reduce the maneuverability of every aircraft. This two maneuver becomes really difficult. But it's not finished yet. Look at the solista now on your left and be prepared for the roll. Here you go, maneuver and discover the secret in flight of the Frecce Tricolori. I guess you would like to know which are the distances between one aircraft and the other. So take your camera, take a good picture now of the Frecce Tricolori and when formation of the Frecce Tricolori, while at your 11 o'clock, so in front of you a bit on the left, you can already see the solista coming for his very famous maneuver, Deck the Crazy Fly! Maneuverable, of course, pilotability and spectacular on your right hand side, leaving the field free for the main formation coming from the left. We are almost at the end of the show. They are on the left, the solista is coming from your right. And that's the leader leaving the main formation now, and then all the other pilots. Here they go.
And their tornado demo was pretty good too, but Dan, I have to say, for me, it's one of the sounds of RIAT, the Frecce Tricolori commentary.
Absolutely, puts us to shame, doesn't it? Yes, the C-27, we saw the rehearsal from that large transport aircraft on Friday, which was...
Yes, and great history of very spectacular displays from the Italian. We've talked about the Dutch and what they've sent over the years, but the last F-104 starfighter displays in Europe with those wonderful F-104Ss.
Well, the next item will be sight and the sound of the Lancaster, the Spitfire and the Hurricane. Battle of Britain's memorial flights. If you want the sugar, you can look behind.
Ci sono quelle allora